Hello all and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress tutorial. My name is Vertinox, Mr. Vertinox if you're feeling formal, and we're about to be starting our 13th episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. I am going to be reconstructing the army from the ashes I guess I left on that last ambush, and I am going to be actually doing some interesting stuff of what we use those goblin prisoners that we've captured for so far. I plan to be using them for very nefarious reasons. Alright, actually, let me check. First thing I notice is I got some... Why is weapons turned on here? I don't know. Should have been finished goods only. I have no idea why weapons were turned on for that stockpile. And was it also set to have bins? No. Alright. Good. Alright, we're getting started. One thing I wanted to do was actually make some interesting locations here. Let's see. It was this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I am going to be making a unique area over here. So that we've got some separated space for something that I plan to be doing. We're going to be doing it with the goblins that we have captured, with the military that we're going to be reconstructing. Alright, so what do I want to do? I want to place, we need some more beds. I'm going to make 5 more beds. I don't know, I just see people sleeping in the old thing, and I feel like, well, we'll just need 2 for the time being. The barracks isn't got enough people in it. Actually, I want to build another armor stand and armor rack. 2 to be exact. Armor stand and weapon racks. Alright, so that's being processed, and I want to get back to the adamantium construction process. Looks like, did I just do 1? Oh, they're forging iron discs. Alright, that's good. I'm going to use the manager. U for menu, M for manager. Looks like they made all the socks, so I'm going to make a new order. We'll do adamant. I can't spell. What do we want? Forge adamantium. Axe blade. No, it's giant. You want to make an adamantium wheelbarrow? That'd be kind of interesting. Let's make battle axes. And we want 9 battle axes. Alright, so we're going to have, and they do this in order. Unfortunately, when you have a manager's order, they do 1 item at a time, which is okay because we don't have enough adamantium at the same as one time to construct all this. And I was going on the forums and actually asking people's opinions about what was the optimal armor set. So let's see, my next was, we're going to make adamantine helm. We're going to forge 10 of those. Adamantium. Adamantine mail shirts, 10 of those. And what else I remember? The wiki says you need helm, breastplate, gauntlets, greaves, high boots, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And shield. I forgot we need good quality shields. Alright, so we got mail shirt. The next one on the list is I'm gonna put gauntlet. We need gloves. Add. Queue to new order. Adamantine gauntlet. 10 of those. They come in pairs. And greaves, which are like pants, like male pants, or plate pants. I guess when I say male, not like for the gender male, but like M-A-I-L for like armor male. Adamantine greaves, 10 of those. And we want high boots. Adamantine high boot. Do 10 of those. I wonder if that makes one. I'm thinking they make it in pairs. I could be wrong about that. I need to check. Let me just do a check here. Related question. Does making gauntlets and boots make a pair, or do you have to make 2 of each? For now, I'm going to assume they make a pair of each. I can never remember that, and since we want to do an exact, I gotta remember that, because normally I just spew out as much armor or male armor, like plate or whatever iron armor, but in this I'm using the manager to specify specific sets. So we want high boots, and they recommend on the forums not to make the breastplates adamantine, but I'm going to do that anyway just because I found it. It's my hard-earned metal. Adamantine breastplate. Make 10 of those. Adamantine shield. 10 of those. Alright. So we got a lot of things to produce here for our military. Alright, we'll let that go. And I want to check on my F4 or digging production because we got a lot to dig. Constantly update. I was tempted to dig into the molten right there, but that's a no-no. You don't want to dig into the molten rock. Otherwise they all get burned to death and lose the adamantium that you've gotten already. Alright, so we'll let them go to town. They're digging out my new fortifications. I'm going to be making a... Well, let me put something that you may have heard out on the forums called danger rooms. Danger rooms are basically... I think they're an exploit. We're basically like traps and levers that train your dwarves to fight up with little or no risk. Sometimes the trap training spears will kill the dwarves. They'll pierce through the skull and through the brain and kill the dwarves. But I don't believe in that kind of exploit. It's kind of like water reactors. I know they say they're really useful, but I think water reactors are an exploit. Like any perpetual motion things you want to create, I think are exploits, as well as like danger rooms. And I would not, I don't recommend that to people because that's, in my opinion, not how you're supposed to play. They design training for a reason, and I think that's the way you want it to set it up. Alright, so let's do a quick check of our stats. So we got a ton of food, ton of drinks. Our fort's humming along really nicely. Hopefully we will not befall any dangerous events. Foreshadowing. Alright. Actually, I need to build out my... I need to build out a... something. I actually need to build out my nobles room while I'm thinking about it for next year. We need to construct a throne room, and I'm going to do that now. D for dig. And we're going to dig it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dig out a nice room here. Hold on. Alright, let's see what I want. I actually needs to be 13 by 13. Dig. Let's extra move that, because I think that's a general rule of thumb for major nobles. They need like a really large room. We're gonna have a count soon, so I want to make a count. D for dig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. I'm gonna make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tapped it too many times. Sorry for making you watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. So we got the, let me make sure that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I'm just making sure everything is even, because I like to make my nobles room all nice, and we'll be decorating their room with a lot of gold. And speaking of which, I need to make a tomb for our noble. I'll dig it down here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 9 by 9. Their tombs don't have to be that big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. All right. And this will be our hallway of actually, I'm going to X. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm going to be digging out tombs for the future counts. We'll need to build that. They really like nice places to live. Otherwise, the other people will need just modest course. All right. So we've dug this out. All right, now what do we need to do? Build a door right here. And let's see what else we need to do. I need to design a shooting gallery. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Actually, it needs to be dug out. Let's just dig this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just dig it out there, and we'll basically make the construction around that. All right. So we're basically constructing a shooting gallery for our dwarves that I intend to be placing. Or actually, it reminds me, I need to make some ammunition because I decided that we were going to make a shooter dwarf to show you how to actually train shooter dwarfs. You can make a target dummies. I don't recommend that. So I think you get better target practice out of live targets, the best way to put it. And I'm going to show you how to set that up. And actually, this is not something that most people do, and I don't think there's a Let's Play out here that I've seen that shows you how to make your own shooting galleries out of goblins. Alright, we'll do Crafts Dwarf. I'll put one right here. Make it out of shell. Alright, that's in the process. Let them keep digging that out. Are they still hauling the stuff downstairs? 4. Need to dig our precious goods out. I'm doing some more digging to find out everything. You know, I do have to admit, it's kind of unfair that I got that so easily. I think I was blessed with a really high level of adamantine on a such high level in the fort. Was that an ambush? Cancels hunt. Getting something to drink. Alright. Such a high level of adamantine at such a high area. And actually, I need to make some more traps. We'll just make it out of wood. And while we're at it, I'm going to change our stockpile. B stock P. We'll do A animal. We're going to make our stockpile right here for animals. And we're going to delete this stockpile here. Oops. Next. Make sure that's all one. Alright. That's good. Alright. And we'll make about, we'll do about 10 cages. We need some more for future events. Bed. Armor stand. And weapon stand. Or what is it? Weapon rack. Oh, they're still making them. Alright, so they're going to move our prisoners to a new location. When they're finished with that. And have we got 10 iron discs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, need more iron discs before we continue making more traps. This iron discs are probably one of the deadliest traps you can make, so I'm going to put them at the end of the hall, just in case anything gets through. Alright, more children born. And we're like way over our cap. Alright. Let me check forging our helms. I don't know why they were forging the helms first. Alright, it doesn't matter. T max priority. T. I don't know. I guess they'll get to them when they get to them. I guess maybe it takes longer for both forges to be there. They're probably going to be... Let me just check and see if I got the iron disc one still set up. Oh, I see. I wonder why they ordered it that way. Anyways. That's just what the managers do to the sites. They automatically do that. Alright, there. And they will keep attempting to forge. Unlike the other things where they cancel it, let's say U, M, they will continuously, they won't cancel the order till everything's been made. Unlike the other ones, they'll just cancel the order and continue making it. Alright, so we're making as many fibers as possible. Maybe use the other forge to make wafers as well. Kind of speed up the process. Oh, for whatever reason the smelters stop smelting adamantine wafers. Alright. We'll just do one. Actually, let's just do both since there's kind of a backlog now. Adamantine wafers. Make as many as possible. I wonder if they use the other workshops. Just saying that, making sure they're not making the... No. That's neat how they actually do the magma forges instead of using the charcoal. And I wonder if whether they wouldn't make the charcoal automatically. Alright. So we've got... everything's built. Alright, I'm going to build some cages. Just in case... not thrones. Build... I think it's J for cage. Yep, J for cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think 5 are going to get past that. Alright. And what did I want to do in the other room? Alright, let's see. D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're going to build for B for build, capital C for construction. We're going to build some fortifications. I'm going to build fortifications 5 high. Five high fortifications, make it out of shell. This is going to be our shooting gallery. To let you know, shooter dwarfs can shoot through fortifications that are standing next to them, which is pretty handy if you want to shoot at things that can't shoot back or can't get to you. Alright, build, for B for build, C. We're build a wall right about here. Make it out of shell. Oh, I chose cages and not cage traps. X, 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 X. And put those cages back. Luckily, deconstructing the cage doesn't remove the goblin. Otherwise, you'd be kind of screwed there, I just realized. Because you can build cages, and we'll do that in a second. But we wanted to... oop, that was suspended. Build. Capital T, C, cage trap. Cage trap there. Cage trap there. Cage trap there. Trap there. Cage trap there. Alright. So we're going to have cage traps and fortifications. Alright, we need to build 2 bridges. B for build. G for George. Direction is going to be up. This is W for up. K to expand. U. Alright, U. I like to make my all bridges that wide. Make it out of shell. And build another bridge. G. Make this an unusual size. And we'll make it raise that direction with the A key raising to the left. Make it out of shell. And the reason why I made that crafts dwarf shop was to make some bone bolts. Add new task. We'll make, because bones, you got a lot of bones in that graveyard here. Oh, we got some dwarves that need burying. I just looked at that for a second. If you didn't notice, there's some dwarves in there. That reminds me, actually. I saw something that kind of... I saw some dwarves. Yeah, there's a dwarf right there. I saw in a previous video that there was a dwarf. I don't know how he got in the water. He's become a ghostly... I don't know how to get to him. I don't know. If anybody has any clues to how to get to that guy, you know, I know how to get to him. I'll just drain the damn pond. D for dig. Make sure we're not digging into anything. Why is that not digging? Oh, I'm hitting chop down trees. D for dig. And we're going to dig that pond out. And it's not connected to anything important. So we'll recover the guy's dead body. Alright. Yeah, I think that was one of the ghostly potash maker. Yeah, that was the one. Oh, I forgot to build the slab that I engraved. B for build. S for... not S, it's Alt S. Slab. Alright. And we need to assign this P for burial. P. B. P. B. P. PP. PP. Is that soldier in there dead? Hold on. What is this soldier? Oh, he's a ghost. Alright, well, there's a spirit hanging out there around his dead body, apparently. He needs to be buried. As they're burying the bodies. Alright. And away they go. Alright. So they're constructing everything there. Alright. And we need 3 levers. Capital T, L for lever. 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 Alright. And let's see if they spilled the water out of that hole. Well, they're going to eventually dig that and get to that body. I don't know what the doors are wandering around outside doing nothing. A needs 2 adamantine wafers. UM. They want to make all the helms first. That's fine. I don't know why that's. I guess that's the order. They need to be processing more of everything. And my spinners are spinning away, trying to make as much. I don't know. Maybe I should make more spinners. Oh yeah, I was going to set this one to make bone bolts. Still ADD everywhere. So they're going to have lots of stuff. And I'm actually going to make a stockpile. Z for ammo. Put it right here. And a Q. And we got 5 bins in there. Alright. So when they make ammo, and I'm pretty sure we got a bone carver somewhere. Yeah, let's just go to our bone carver. Profession, labors. Turn off his fishing and hauling. I don't know why he wants to fish. Crafts, bone carving. Alright. Let me actually change his. Let's turn off metalsmithing and his healthcare. Did all my soldiers die? Yeah, they all died. Alright, the wounded ones died eventually. Alright, and we got. I don't know why those dogs are hanging out there. If they hang out too much longer, I'm going to slaughter them. Alright, B for build. Capital T for trap. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Weapon trap. Diorite. Large serrated iron discs. And go to town. They step on that, they're going to have a one hell of a day. Alright. They're constructing over there. Making pots, making wafers. Our adamantium business is probably going to take a few episodes to get everything constructed. I would prefer they make the axes first, but I don't think they're going to do that. And they're out of I could use the manager's job to... I'm going to still wait a while till they get like a bunch of adamantium thread. And actually we're going to only use one. Let's just do one at a time so we don't have to constantly add adamantium wafers, repeat. Because I don't believe it's a matter of having enough. So we've got enough right now to work with. What is our miners doing? They're digging. What does give food? Oh. No healthcare. Means he's feeding a patient. Which I bet it's this guy right here. If he's been in bed. No. If a dwarf's been in bed for a while, it probably means they've been injured. Maybe he's giving food to a child or something that's dying. Alright. So we got our ammo. I'm going to turn off. Turn off and disable ammo. So all the ammo is put upstairs in that 5x5. Disable. Alright. So all the ammo gets crammed upstairs, and let's see if there's any stocks. Ammunition. Oh, we got steel bolts. We can melt that down, unforbid. Let's unforbid these. I don't know. I feel like I should melt down the silver. I guess it would be good against rare creatures, but I don't think that counts. Alright, so we got levers. Alright, we need 2 levers. Add B to link to bridge. This will be our... that one. And this one. B to link to bridge. We'll go with that one. Actually, need to make more mechanisms. We always run out. And actually, I needed to make another bridge while I was thinking of it. B for build. G for G. K, K, K. Oops. The K key there to make that wide. U to make it wider. Make sure the direction is going the right way. Make it out of shell. You know, if we had a fire-breathing dragon, we might have a bad day there. I'm going to deconstruct this lever here, so I can fix the order of how I got the bridges set up. That reminds me, because I want to be able to close this, and while we're at it, B for build. Capital C, wall. Make it out of shell. Q. Escape Q. We'll suspend. Oops. I probably didn't need to make all those, just the bottom one. So they build it on the other side. And we got more road. We need to make another road. O, B, O for paved road. K key to expand it. U to make it wider. And we're using shell continuously. to make shell on there. Alright. We're building our levers, attaching everything, building bridges, digging more wafers. They can never build those fast enough. Eventually they'll skill up. The more they make those threads, the faster they'll make more adamantium wafers. It's a time-consuming process, unfortunately. While we're at it, let's check our mandate. Now he wants to make bracelets, and the only way to make bracelets is to make a bunch of crafts. One suggestion was actually to make metal crafts and then melt them down again. Alright, we actually need to make more rock mugs. And this to make bone. Make some bone crafts. About 3, no doubt 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough to actually make 3 amulets, hopefully. Alright. Is this our adamantium battle axe? Awesome. And our adamantium. What else do we got here? We got another adamantium battle axe, adamantium helm. So we're getting that They're slowly getting that process, that stuff built. Looks like we got somebody possessed. Apparently I missed that message. I don't know. What craft shop? Yeah, they always use craft shop, and he's using one to make the thread. BS. Alright. You know, I'm going to make 2 more craft shops and make strand extraction an order. Workshop. Crafts dwarf shop. Make it out of shell. Make it out of shell. Alright. And how are we doing on this side of things? Alright. Walls been made. They didn't wall themselves in. Alright. Got lots of drinks. Did they actually dig that guy out? They're about to. Well, he quit. He went to it, hit it, and alright, so what was that message? Birth girl. Alright. Add new test. Strand. Extract metal strands. Extract metal strands. Alright, so that hopefully will get enough people on that. While we're at it, what are the strand extractors? Planner. Farmer, weaver. You're getting strand extracted. woodcrafter. Let's check his crafts. He's also getting strand extraction. Alright. So that's going to be... We'll have enough strand extractors just in case. I think we got enough clothes in our stockpile over here for the time being. Not to warrant any more clothes to be constructed. Alright. Are we done with the levers here? Alright. I believe Q. Alright. I'm going to pull this lever to test it. And I pull this lever to test it. Alright, so we're good there. And we're going to Q. And we're going to pull that lever so they can get into that room. Alright, so we got a nice little shooting gallery here. And I put this thing here in case we need to destroy the goblin inside. We can pull the lever and it quickly end his life. And that'll be the end of that. Alright, so we got making bone bolts. It's fairly easy and cheap way to create ammunition. What are these? Silver whip. Where'd we get the whips from? Silver mace. I guess those goblins had a bunch of silver. I feel like we should make some silver coins and trade them away. I don't know. We could do that. Alright. Now I wanted to make a shooter army. What did we want to do? Alright. We wanted to make a shooter army of sorts. And I made some more tables, by the way. I was thinking, boy, wouldn't we need more tables. And they're made of different stuff. Oh well, who cares? Alright, NC. Should make everything out of gold, but I don't care. Hopefully they'll get out of the way of that new furnishings. Alright. So we need to actually make but we got like cats in the hallway there. We need to make alright, they're still extracting strands. We need to make a little. I'm going to make a small 5-man team of crossbow men. And we're not going to assign them to any training schedule. Let's hit you. Let's send some people down. Yeah, these rangers. I'm going to use the rangers. Yeah, there's something in that I was thinking of that may cause problems with rangers. Oh, he's a beekeeper. Don't want that. I guess I don't know why we had him. I guess he's creating. Let me see if that's plants, cheese powder, liquid, honeybee. I can't read that honeybee. Royal jelly. Apparently they're making that he's actually making. I bet if we make press, they'll make honeybee. Yeah, we can press honeybee comb now. Alright. We'll make some honey. And we'll make another steel bee workshop. That's dyers. Still. And we'll brew some mead. And personally, I've had some mead from I think it's called the King's Winery. King's Mead. It's pretty awesome stuff. It's pretty good alcohol. High quality. I don't know if it's high quality or not. It's just really good. Alright. So now the beekeeper got me sidetracked. So let's get the ranger here. We'll make this Archer 1. V Y and archer 1. And we'll turn off all his... We don't want him to do anything in particular. Archer 2. I forgot to name him. VYN Archer 2. Archer's a good cartoon series, by the way, if you ever seen that. Alright. VYN Archer 3. Turn off all his... There was something that Rangers... I don't remember what, but there was something that was... I'm forgetting that you're not supposed to do with Rangers or Hunters. Let's see... But I think it's you don't want them in the regular like your sword and board military. Archer 4. And we're only gonna need about... I think they use their weapons or something. And then Archer 5. We're going to only use 5 archers. It's really not a large squadron. And I think I need to turn off his hauling labors. Alright. So we got them going. Now first we need a live goblin. They need to kind of put... That's one thing I really wish they wouldn't do in the new version, is pick up the entire container to pick up single items. But that's what they're doing, and it's kind of annoying as crap, because unfortunately it's going to cause them to not deliver it when it runs away. Like, they need to only put this in one bin. Yeah, I'm going to... Let's see... Yeah, he's like when they make individual items. I don't know. It really makes me angry. Yeah, bone bolts. Why are there copper bolts in here? Settings. I don't know. There shouldn't be any ammo. There shouldn't be any ammo in this stockpile, and I don't know why. It's disabled. You got me. Maybe they were shooting in this stockpile. Alright. And I don't know why there's a horde of cats in the hallway. And it's causing a traffic jam too. I don't know. I should like slaughter all those cats and put an end to it. Let's check our... Yeah. Alright. Yeah, they're actually getting to that guy now. Putting him to rest. Apparently he fell in and they couldn't get to him. It'd suck if he fell in the river. I couldn't like do that to the river. And it's spilling water everywhere. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, that's really making me angry how they take that. I'll just have to release the goblin before they oh, he's created a diorite amulet. Alright, that's fine. Now get this back to creating strands. Add new task. Metal strands. Let's check downstairs and see how the mining process is going. D for dig. They really need to be working away at this. Ooh. Lots and lots of... Lots and lots of it. Alright. Alright. And this is maybe why I want Dwarf Therapists at this point to actually see them actually who is extract metal strands. Alright. So we got at least 3 people. Yeah, you're going on strand collection too. All right. Hopefully we won't need to make any. Yep, that guy got put to rest once they found the rest of his body. All right. And make sure we got enough mugs for the next rock pot, rock mug, rock mud. All right. So they are producing mugs, 2 sets. We could make like steel traps and or some wooden spikes. Maybe that'll be a good thing to sell. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to show you the process of making the dwarf, I guess, trap place. Alright, so what I was going to do is B for build, J for cage. We're going to place a cage right about here. Oh. I forgot. You can't do that. Alright. I completely forgot about that. That kind of puts a hamper in my day, but not completely necessary. Hold on, let's see if we got room. Yeah, we got room up there. All right. There's another way to do this, and we're gonna do it. All right, D for dig. Down stairways. All right. All right, we are going to move our stockpile of dwarves upstairs, and I'm going to just close this off. Well, not yet, till they dug out upstairs. And we'll basically we're just going to use something called pitting, which is a pretty neat thing to do. And let's go back here, D, up. And we're going to make some upstairs, U for upward stairs. D for dig. Alright. So they're going to dig that little place up there. Because you can't, I forgot, you can't put the cage trap right on the place for the bridge. I guess I could work around that by not having the thing there, but sometimes, whatever reasons, the dwarves don't kill what you got in there, and there's not a really good way to dispose of them, so I like the trap to like dispose of it. Alright. I'll let them dig away there. How's my strand sit? Yeah, I got 5 people working on strands, so we're good. Hopefully they'll make enough axes and battle armor for our... Yeah, we're making progress. All right. I'll be making my regular army here shortly, but while we're at it, I need to make a bowyers. D for dig. I need to make another line of workshops. Because I need them to have more crossbows, because I don't know how I don't know how many we have, actually. That could be a problem. So we want to have enough for each of our... I think each of them came with their own crossbow. What am I thinking? Rangers come with crossbows. What am I thinking? Alright, well that's just... We'll be working on more workshops there. Alright. So they're digging out our nice space. Alright, we dug enough space. And I'm going to channel a hole right about here. D for dig, H for... channel. Alright. I'll make another animal stockpile right about here. Alright. And in this stockpile, for animals, it goes settings, animals. We'll block all. And goblins in the G's. I don't know if this, I don't even think this is alphabetical order. There's so many. Might not even be worth doing it. I'm specifically specifying goblins. Humans, trolls, gremlins, goblins. Alright. Goblins is turned on. And in this stockpile, I am turning off it's down by the humans. Turn off goblins. We put elves in there. Alright. They should be hauling them up there. And while we're at it, we need to close this door here. Actually, I need to make this bigger. These designate H2. Make that D for designate, H for channel. Let them dig all that out. See, the cats are going after those damn rabbits. And they're bringing the goblins upstairs. Alright. So they got the captured goblins in there. What do we got here? Goblin. You can see who's inside of it by hitting enter view. Mace men, so on. They screwed it up. It makes me angry that... Alright, 1 second. Build C up ramp. Oh, we can't place it. Alright, 1 second. It's making me angry. fix that. Alright. Our masons are construct building, picking up equipment. I think we need to make more clothes, but I used all my weavers to let's see, we got a milker, dyer. You become a weaver. Alright. nest weaver. And we're going to go to C, turn off hauling, whatever his farming was, and crafts, weaving, and clothes making. So you're good to go. So we got one dedicated clothes maker, and we need to make some clothes. Let's make 3 of each. Add new task. We make it out of yarn, yarn dress, yarn trousers, and yarn socks. Now, did they fix the issue? Alright, yeah, they did. They're gonna... Are you gonna dig the channel? Dig, please. Heat, dig, dig. What do they have to dig? Well, apparently they're gonna dig there. And then we're gonna deconstruct those. Alright, Q. We're gonna deconstruct the floors that I built to get to the... Oh, you have to go D... and then N to remove construction. Remove that. Alright, so we got... Look at our pathway here. Alright, let's check out our... Oh, they're digging down there. I was wondering where else they were to dig. Alright, need more of our precious material mined out. Hopefully we won't run into any problems here. Ooh. Apparently that stack was higher up than I realized. Alright, so there's plenty of strands to extract. That industry is going to town. How is our... Come on. They keep on running out. Alright. Hopefully this will keep the industry up and running for a while. Alright, so... Why did our dog move? Alright. I'm going to destroy that pasture, and I'm going to put the dog on a chain. And... Alright. And we're going to make it a golden chain just to be opulent. Alright. Add new weapons and furniture. Gold. Gold chain. Alright. So we're going to be fairly opulent with that. Alright. So they got a ways to go in that adamantium processing. We've got a lot of fiber now that I see. And we dug out those rooms. And I'm going to make it pretty opulent. First we gotta smooth it out. D for dig, S to smooth. We're gonna smooth his throne rooms out. Smooth that out. We'll make the doors later. Alright. Actually, we can do that now while I'm thinking of it. We need 3 gold doors. 3 gold doors. 2 gold tables. 2 gold chairs. Alright. I'm going to cancel these orders. It'll put them back in. Alright, add new task. Furniture. Gold. We need 2 gold tables. Two gold thrones. I think we need 3 gold chests. I think we need 4. And a sarcophagus. Can we add any more? Nope. We'll come back to this later when we need to add more golden stuff. Alright. So they're in the process of doing that. And have we finished up here? Oh yeah. D for designate. And to remove. To remove that. Alright. As soon as that's removed, we'll get this process of... I am going to test out that door here. Oh, we gotta close the door. P to pull the lever. Elven caravan has arrived. I don't care. Alright, so we sealed that up. Now, in order to throw a goblin into our hole here, we need to basically create a pit. And I'm going to wait for them to clear that last block out. Somebody should be coming to visit shortly and remove it. Alright, come on, resume, stray cat. Alright, and you want your ammunition there so the dwarves can go to have ammunition to keep on shooting once they run out, because they'll be confined to a burrow. Alright, so they're going upstairs to construct. And just in case one of them gets out or escapes, there's some traps to prevent the goblins from causing too much damage. Alright, so that we fix the upstairs. Alright. So now we're going to create a pit by hitting I for zone. I'm going to select this open area space, press enter, and we'll call it P for pit pond. Alright, so it's basically a pit that you throw things into. And I am going to throw 1 goblin into that pit. I'm going to hit the I to go to zone mode, select it, hit capital P, and it's going to give a list of all animals. Ooh, that's a lot of honeybees, 19,000. And we're going to throw this goblin mace man in there. He's probably the least troublesome out of all of them. And eventually somebody should come up here and throw him into the pit. Eventually, there you go. Into the pit he goes. Ah! And then he gets scared by the... and he runs off. Alright, so we got a goblin in a pit. He can't get out. He's angry. He's like, what the hell am I doing here? Now it's time to get our military together. Alright, let me go to M for military. We need to create a new squad, and we're going to choose that was C to create, and choose archer. And The Sombler Paddlers. Alright. And we're going to... I think we need to actually assign a militia commander. Actually, you don't need a militia commander. Hold on. Let me see if I can add somebody without adding them to militia commander. Let's go over to the left. And let's find those archers that we so dutifully set up. Archer 1. Alright. Find... I guess that was for the Granite Roars that we needed the... Where's Archer 4? Archer... Probably 3 here shortly. Archer 2. Archer 3. Come on, Archer 3. Come on, Archer 3. Archer 3. There we go. Archer 3. Come on down. Now we need Archer 4. Which I saw it down here somewhere. Archer 4. And Archer 5. Come on down. Alright. Now we got them all set up. I need to back out of here. We need to create a burrow specifically for that spot. We'll hit W, 8 add burrow, enter to define, and the name, we'll call this firing line. Promptly named. And let's define it. And it's just going to be this line right here. Right next to the fortifications, so we can just shoot the creature. Alright, so it's there. Now we need to get our archers to get to that, so we get M for military, S for schedules. Actually, I need to make another alert. We'll go M for military, A to alert. We'll call this name alert. We'll do C to add alert. We'll name this with capital N. We'll call this firing line to be exact. And we'll go back to military. I'm gonna make a schedule. Hit O. O to go to or S to go to schedules. And we got the Granite Roars. Hold on, I need to go to Summer Paddlers as schedule. Oh, I forgot. You gotta go left to right. Alright, so we're not gonna put them on active training. I'm gonna use these asterisk and slash sieges firing line. Alright, during firing line schedule, we're going to choose edit order, or O to give an order. We're defend firing line. So that's selected, enter, defend burrow, firing line, C to copy, P to paste down here. So they're going to defend that firing line. And we're going to go back to military, go back to alerts, go to firing line, going to activate Sombler saddles and on firing line. Unpause it. That dwarf is going to get scared when he sees the... Yep. Basically, he gets scared. Like, civilian dwarves get scared rightly when they see a goblin. And he saw him through the fortification because there was holes. Alright, so the archers are becoming marks dwarfs. Here they come. Oh, he's a civilian. Here's a marks dwarf. Or... the hell? They're not gonna become. All right. I feel retarded. All right. This is a symptom of dwarven stupidity. They want to pick up their equipment before they become military, and that's not going to work. My nifty idea about creating a nice shooting gallery where they can pick up weapons is not going to work. I did that before and it worked, but I guess they had weapons on them already. Wait, no, wait, no, wait, no. All right. This is why we had... I'm actually going to let them out. Add new task. Pull the lever. We're not going to waste them by crushing him. We're going to let him escape. And get captured. All right. So we got captured again. They're going to pick up their equipment. All right. Reminded me actually move that depot somewhere else. I'm actually going to do that right now. P X. Apparently they... And we're going to move the ammo stockpile. Let us move it in here, so they don't have far to go. Ammo. Alright. And let's bring up that bridge. Pull the lever. Alright, so that's back up. And they're on the place ready to shoot. Let's try that again. Go back upstairs. They put that goblin back in its place. Let's go back to the eye. And go to capital P to go to pit pawn information. Let's throw some bees in there. Probably make something angry. 19,000 bees. Alright. That was the goblin mace man. We'll throw him back in the pit. Alright. Wait for somebody to haul him and throw him into the pit. Come on. There he goes. Off he goes into the pit. And the dwarves start shooting. It's probably too fast to see the arrows there. See that thing like flew at them. They're shooting at him. Shooting away. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So that's how they practice. They'll pick up gear and they'll shoot away at them. And that's basically a great way to get the Marks dwarves fired up. Instead of having training dummies, this gives them actual live, gives them just a good, well, you might say it's an exploit. I don't think it's exploit. This is a generally dwarvy way to train up your dwarves. Alright, they killed him. Alright. So they've trained on that goblin until he basically died. R for my thing. It says the maceman flying blocks. He basically tries to block the yak bone. And let's see what he says. The flying yak bone strikes the goblin maceman in the lower body, tearing the muscle, tearing the stomach through the cloak. So that guy has died horribly, and he's dropped all his gear. We'll do D, B, F or C to claim, and we'll clean up everything by now opening the door. Add new task. Pull lever. And I'll open that up. I need to turn off my military alerts for the firing line. Let's turn it off for... We'll put them back on inactive. Some our paddles are back to inactive. They don't need to necessarily train. And that way, they don't have far to go to get their ammunition and stuff. And now they're getting all the goodies the goblin dropped. And he's cleaning up the mess. Of course, the blood that's squirted everywhere. That is my opinion the best way to train your archer dwarfs. Use cage traps to capture live targets, and then use your dwarfs like on fortifications to shoot the goblins or whoever the poor victim is. And that you can train up your army the other way as well. You want them to have pretty good armor because you're going to be actually fighting hand to hand. I mean, if I put like regular soldiers down here, and then drop the goblin, they will attack the goblin and train up that way. Because actual battle experience, I believe, is a lot better than training practice, and it gives them a good thought. Let me just go through our archers here. He became captain of the guard. Oh, he wants. I didn't want to make him. Let's see. Has he got? Yeah, I'll have to make him a room. One of them has probably got caught in the rain. I'm going to see if they have one of bloodlust. One of these has got to have Mired Police Sublime. He has complained of thirst lately. What am I looking for? One of these dwarves has got to have slept dining in the legendary dining room. Let me try Dwarf 5. Apparently didn't show it up. They should have a thing they said that they've enjoyed the thrill of a kill. I don't know. Maybe they're not showing up. And I need to give that guy a proper dining hall for the captain of the guard. I'll make the archer the captain of the guard just because, and make the captain of the other guard the militia captain. Alright, so basically I showed you a neat way to actually train up your archer dwarves, and alternatively, if you did a burrow and placed your regular combat dwarves down there, it would get the same effect. Of course, you leave the door open so they can actually get to the goblin when you throw it down a pit. No, this thing I'm not gonna do this, but just some neat mechanics about Dwarf Fortress. If you build a pit system like this, but have you build it like a 15-story drop, that will splatter the goblin as it flies down and hits the bottom. It'll explode into little bits, making a fairly neat mess at the bottom of the pitfall, which some people can do in their spare time. I'm not going to do it because I'm going to use the dwarves or the goblins for actually practice. So I think we've ran pretty far long time here, so I'm going to call it quits for this video. Hopefully our industry will keep chugging along with making more adamantium gear. So I want to thank you all for watching, and have a good night.